I'm of Indian descent, and as many of my fellow Indians can relate, my parents were not that happy with my chosen career path. They didn't really want me to be working in the media or in the arts. They will always be disappointed I'm not Dr. Mehdi Hasan. Then again, these days we're seeing more and more representation and opportunities for Indian Americans in non-medical, even non-tech fields. Desi parents take note. Vice President Kamala Harris, for example, is a super visible example of an Indian American succeeding in politics, though maybe her late mother would say, Vice President? Why not President? Don't forget, three-term California Congressman and Deputy Whip of the Progressive Caucus, Ro Khanna. We're even seeing more and more representation in the arts and not just science and technology. We've got stars like Hasan Minhaj and Mindy Kaling. And in the next generation, we've got rising star Sway Bhatia, who is just 14 years old. You know me, I'm a big Succession fan. Sway plays the daughter of Jeremy Strong, a.k.a. Kendall Roy, on that fantastic show. But now she's also starring in season 2 of Mighty Ducks Game Changers, now streaming on Disney+.
Aw. Wait, is that pizza on a necklace?
Yep. Remember from our first date at the pizza place?
Wait, that was a date? That was more like studying for a math test.
No, that was definitely a date. I was wildly faking that I cared about square roots.
How could you not care about square roots? There's no better way to describe irrational numbers.
Right, it was a full-blown math convention. Here.
Best pizza I've ever had.
Joining me now, Sway Bhatia, the star of HBO's Succession and Mighty Ducks Game Changers, streaming now on Disney+. Sway, thanks so much for coming on the show. Congratulations on this new show. What do we have to look forward to in the second season of Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Season 2 of the Mighty Ducks is a really exciting season for us. It takes place at a summer camp in LA. It's this really intense hockey camp run by the one and only Josh Duhamel. We have an amazing time filming this season in LA, and there's a lot of fun little twists that the fans I think are going to be really excited. There's a mix of original OG moments from the movies and a taste of the new.
So a lot of people will know you. I know you from Succession, which is a very, how should I put it, adult show, very different from Mighty Ducks. What is it like having to switch back and forth between such a, risque HBO set and a family-friendly Disney set? Did you find yourself having to cover your ears while filming Succession?
For sure. That's a really good point. I filmed Succession from the age of 8, and now I'm turning 15 soon. So I've been on the show ever since I was really little, and growing up listening to all the profanity was a little hard, but the castmates were always very supportive and had always told me, whatever I say, don't ever copy what I do or don't ever repeat what I say in the show. It's just acting. So the balance of Mighty Ducks and Succession is a lot of fun because my family loves Succession so much, and then my friends my age are able to watch Mighty Ducks a little bit more than they are with Succession, but they're both great shows, and I'm so honored to be part of both of them.
What is it like working with Jeremy Strong as a father on the screen, Father Kendall Roy? He's a very intense character actor, I believe.
Oh, very much. He's a method actor, so it's incredible watching him work and do his art. I learn a lot from him just being on set. I'm not in every episode, but every moment I get, every minute I have watching him become Kendall Roy is just insane. And I learned so much from every single one of the cast members, but he's become such like a role model for me, like I said, since the age of 8. And we've created an on-set family, which has just been so awesome. And they're all so supportive of me.
Talking of role models, you've mentioned, I know, in previous interviews that Vice President Kamala Harris is a major inspiration for you. What does her success in public life as a very visible Black American and Brown American mean to you?
Yeah, it means so much to me. It's one of the main reasons I'm part of the industry. I think representation is just so important, and being able to be a role model for young girls in the world and especially young girls of color is just so important. And for me as well, being able to look up to people like Kamala Harris, like Priyanka Chopra is just so important to me, and it's pushed me on in my career, and it's basically the reason I'm doing this. And you know, seeing young girls saying that I'm able to move them, and with the things that Sophie says, I'm able to inspire young kids, and that's really important. And I'm glad that other kids are getting the same thing that I get when I look up to Kamala Harris.
And just on the issue of representation, one last question. So many of Disney's original TV teen stars were white: Hannah Montana, Lizzie McGuire, the Jonas Brothers. What is it like being part of this next generation of Disney talent, bringing some more diversity and color to their content?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, it's one of the main reasons I do this. Being a brown female hockey player is something you don't see often. So I think being able to represent that is awesome. I think it's able to inspire young girls if they have an aspiration for hockey, but they see so many young boys doing it and they feel discouraged. I'm able to be that role model to say you can do whatever you want, no matter if you're a girl, no matter if you're brown, you can do it. And that's what I felt when I was growing up. And I grew up in Dubai, so I was surrounded by representation. And when I came to America, I was like, where did all the representation go? So I think representing that is super important, and having someone to look up to is really important, because growing up I didn't really see as much of people that looked like me on the TV.